Play well. Now we have got to play here. Get right with a 3. 1v1. Bomb in a very, very difficult position. He won't be able to get to it now. He's got to gun him down! And instead, Shroud will win the round. 4-0 America. We've been here before.
Yeah, you start out strong. Problems closing games, of course, as we've seen.
I mean, Gerright's trying to help out the North Americans by literally giving them the opportunity to zip it up. But they can't do that in real games.
Definitely can't.
Shroud here, just calculating. How much tax is it now? It's like, I'm in the big bag, 40%. Maybe if I start like a charity, I get like a discount on that. Probably start with like wounded North American players from semi-finals.
There's plenty of them in Team
I've got a
Liquid,
friend who needs some help there. Should start a battered Team Liquid players.
Tarik starting things off, gets a double. Make that 3. Simple following up. This should be a straightforward round. Just the one man remaining, which is Kenny S. He's polished off by Shroud. So 5-0. Straightforward so far from America. Haven't seen any team playing whatsoever from the Europeans. Lots of individual skill, but absolutely zero team.
Yeah, it's almost if they're just sort of waiting, like who's going to take it in turns to clutch like every round. Which, that's fine.
Yeah. Kenny, it's your turn this round. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll be last alive.
Yeah. Again. No, he's not used to that in NBS. Happy's like that. That's my job. I'll be the last alive. You four just run into this meat grinder. And I'll be around here making Predator references.
Okay. He's here all week, guys.
If it bleeds, we can kill it. Why not?
Why not, mate?
So what are we going to get here? Get right. In position. Kenny S has made his way up high, so trying to edge around the corner. He can get around that corner, of course, now in Nuke. In 2016, could never do that before. On top and surprise in heaven, of course. So a couple of set flashes coming off here. Wow. Okay. I think someone's been practicing.
You can actually see the thought process though on the map again.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, they have tried to make it more accessible for teams.
And it definitely is as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Much harder to defend,
no
much harder to retake. Kenny S now, as you said earlier, look.
Creeping.
What are we going to see here? We're going to see Simple versus Kenny S.
That's 1-all.
At point blank range, actually. And Simple does pick up that first kill. So, in fact, Maikelele's also gone. So, 3 left for Europe. 5-0 down. And that grenade has done a little bit of damage. It's difficult to see whether they can actually get this bomb planted, but they are down low right now. NiKo's down there as well with the bomb plant. So they do get the plant, finally. And now 3v5. What's
They're actually in a good position.
They are in a very good position, yeah.
Even though they've got the numerical advantage here, if they just hold these positions, and NiKo's going to get a kill here.
Oh my goodness. It's all gone wrong for NiKo on Hiko.
Yeah, well. That's pandering to the crowd more than you were there from NiKo. He's not going to... I'll just throw this round, no problem. Have a 16-0 North America, get your tubes done.
Why not?
Yeah, well, fun, but it's another loss.
Yeah, that was a real good position they were in. They should have been able to do it.
Finally got into a bomb.
Hey guys, it'd be brilliant if the All-Star game was on Nuke, wasn't it? All that back and forth. Oh yeah, 16-0. Brilliant. Great game. Yeah. Brilliant. Fantastic times.
No, it's much more T-sided now.
Okay.
16-0.
The whole world is, mate.
Oh.
What is wrong with you?
Yeah.
What is wrong with you?
Wow.
Just commentary on geopolitics. That's what I'm here for, right? Not the game or anything.
7th round, America leading 6-0, 90 seconds to go. And Europe have full ball. There is double AWPs in play right now as well. Skadoodle and Simple, both with the AWP. Just get right AWPing right now for the T side. No longer AWPing at all, actually, because he's been blown away by Skadoodle. Rich is still recovering.
I'm still creased, mate.
Yes, now.
Please, Duncan, I need this. I don't have a YouTube channel, please. Don't take this away from me.
Kenny S back in with another one. Headshot this time on Simple. He's got himself 2 for the round here. NiKo with another. Kenny with the 3rd. Now, perhaps Europe can clean this one up. They can.
There we go.
Finally getting one on the board at the 7th attempt. 6-1.
Yeah, they're starting to feel each other out a little bit now. You can see they're starting to make use of that, outside, pushing around into that main area. So, yeah, they're starting to feel the map out a little bit, which is good.
Yeah, not seeing a huge amount of smoke from the CTs on the outside either, because
Yeah, no one's.
yeah, they haven't quite figured out where they're going to go just yet.
They're American players. They don't. They're not buying those things.
If you got them, smoke them. Reference game on point.
Tobacco lobbyist.
Yeah.
Okay, so apparently we've got comms on the guys. I just thought this might be quite a treat. Should we listen in?
Yeah, definitely.
Let's listen into the communication then.
I hope Simple's just wrecking them as well.
There is. Oh, I mean.
One in hut. Hut killed me. One hut jumped out hut window. Out window. And upper.
Squeaky.
No, one aim. Fuck.
What is this shit, dude?
1 minute, man.
2 more minutes. 2 minutes.
Mini,
Wait a
right
minute.
side.
The hell? You can look through that? It's so
Yeah,
weird.
the gap is so big, right?
Yeah.
Fuck, let's fight.
Well, yep. glad we got that insight there.
I'm glad they cut it at the end before Hiko said, like, I get paid for that round, yeah? Do I still get paid? Well, the money isn't in my account.
That's why all these people at home are like, yeah, it's great when you have the comms. It's not. It's really. It's a minefield. Yeah, you can't do that.
Also, don't put it on Europe. I don't want to hear Kenny Sacre bleu!
He's never going to say that.
What are you on about?
As if that got a
saying.
laugh. As if that got a
Listen,
laugh.
mate, it's dynamite that is. That's fire.
Oh,
That's fire.
mate.
I come with the bars.
Sacre bleu. Get out of my face.
All right, round 9, and it is underway. Europe having
ball
pulled 2
to
back.
break.
Oh! A double from Maikelele.
Was that a double?
Can he make it a
Said
triple?
Said
He's done that
Hiko
before.
at Burger King. He's a
And-
whopper of a lad.
And another one added. Maikelele now with 3. Finished off by Shroud, though. Nice little headshot. These two are absolutely wrecked, which is coincidence, really, because America did in round 9. It's 6-3.
As if they're paying us for this, mate. Don't wreck another player, Duncan. Yeah, I'm glad you're in.
Is there anyone you haven't picked on yet?
Well,
there anyone you haven't-
the good players, obviously.
Yeah.
So, Europe.
It's harder. It's a lot harder to pick on really good players who just play fantastically, don't have huge egos, and live in Europe. Last part, entirely integral to the process.
It's interesting. A double upset upon T.
Yeah, it's a new strat, it's a new map.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, let's try anything, right?
Maikelele's
Maikelele's on there, he's just like, Kenny S is in the background basically telling him he wants to open. He's like, sorry, buddy, I'm open. And it's working out nicely as well. They're on Hiko, of course.
yeah. Simple's got the Zeus out.
I think we need some Zeus action, don't we?
Yeah.
Simple, of course.
I think we
Always
need
wanted to play with the Zeus.
We were talking
we
about
go.
the voting earlier, right? The fans really missed the trick because you could have put Taco and Simple on the same team here. And you missed it, right? And people, I don't know if they saw the tweet. I think Taco put a tweet out last night, something like, "You mad? I am in the final."
Oh!
There it is.
Simple!
There it is.
A blast to the face with the Zeus, and Kenny S is down.
And he's picked up an AWP as well there, so that's actually very good for him if he can keep it.
A little bit of back and forth on the squeaky door as well. Tarik now, short range kill.
Isn't that the name of a chapter in your forthcoming biography, Paul?
What's that?
Back and forth on the squeaky door. It's a very personal description of his time and life and times of Paul Chandler. Listen, we've all had a drink.
You speak for yourself.
I was wondering there, Richard. I was going to say, were you looking at him or were you looking at me? As I said when I first met Kenny S.
I thought it was.
Listen, he said I don't.
I genuinely thought
He said I don't wreck
love story.
the. He said I don't wreck the good players. I just did.
We're at 6-4 now. America's still winning.
Just get him out of here. Don't want to do this anymore.
Who thought this was a good idea?
That's terrible, isn't it? I can only apologise.
So 5 left in the first half, and America do lead.
Sneaking up on him.
Yeah, it's going to try and
It's gonna make it
sneak as
rain.
well. And this time it does work, and that's the first one it's worked on, actually. Kenny S has tried it a couple of times. Rain now does make it work. Simple, though, has picked up 2. Europe now just have the 3 men remaining.
I'm actually really impressed with how well Simple is playing, because I'm not joking. He was definitely drowning in his sorrows last night.
Oh, he's having fun, that's for sure.
Yeah,
Definitely having
that's
fun.
how good he is.
Right then, Kenny S, Clutch Master.
And of course, the concern with the Cloud9 players, maybe they'd be too out of shape, haven't played in a few days.
just shows how far Cloud9 have fallen. The crowd are applauding.
They were
You
like,
reckon,
yeah.
yeah,
Screw Cloud9.
we are betraying. They have betrayed us by not making it out of the groups. Yeah, brilliant. Love it.
Wow.
Nice.
There we go. 1v2.
There's a pixel-perfect headshot from Kenny S.
Now, it's Kenny S versus two people who think they're really good AWPers. Let's see what he can do here. Seminar coming up later. Apparently all of Europe has to attend a seminar now for bullying Freakazoid. But there's no weather, so we're not going to get tans. And obviously on Steam, we all have friends, so take care of that.
Wow.
1v1 here.
Yep, 1v1 now. Kenny S has pulled this all the way back with 2 seconds. Can't plant the bomb, though. And that's why Hiko's the clutch master and Kenny S isn't.
Yeah.
Wrecked. 7-4. 11 down, 4 to go in the first half. America with the lead, as you'd expect perhaps on the CT side. We haven't really seen a huge amount of fun, I think. Simple seems to be the only one having a bit of fun in now. I want to see more Zeus.
Hiko running around with a shotgun.
Well, yeah,
Reminds
right,
me of days on the farm. Maybe.
You stay away from my daughter, boy. Sneaking up to steal pies from the window. What is that, Cherry? We're going to do a wholesome series where, like, Hiko's grown up in Kansas or something before he became salary man.
Into the round we go then. Skadoodle has picked up the first one. Rain's made his way inside here. Actually, if you can pick off Skadoodle, that's a difficult angle now from main, actually, looking up there, isn't it? Much more difficult. Chance, that was a long time until that AWP got fired.
Yep.
Rain does pick up the kill. Hiko then replying with 2. Get right now, last man standing, 1v4 again. And again, there have been so many rounds where Europe have ended up 1v4.
If anyone can do it, boss, get right.
Has been known to clutch occasionally.
Yeah.
Oh, that night.
Boom.
Hello. Kobe Bryant.
Retired now, of course.
Still good.
Yeah, not bad. Not bad.
Also never killed a man with an explosive device. It's beside the point, guys. It's beside the point.
Get right now able to finish off the round. Does pick up the 1.
Yeah, you can imagine Kobe's age. Yeah, they're associating you with grenades for some reason in this game. I don't like that.
Fairly quiet game from Skadoodle here. Actually, the only professional Counter-Strike player who passed the Turing test. Too good a reference, isn't it, Rich? I've wasted on them. Should have said something about Ex Machina.
That was weird, though. You know that delay? When he had that delay there, when he was like, he looked like he didn't shoot. Was that just him being
just lag?
Slow? Yeah, was it mental lag? Yeah, exactly. It's getting some insight as to why Cloud9 aren't here.
Well, one thing's for sure, America are going to have a lead at half-time when we switch over.
Rigged.
Do I get points for the most obvious phrase of the day for that?
Possibly.
What would that be then?
Hello. Can Shroud finish this off? He
Knife.
goes for the
Knife.
knife! Slash! Just a hair's breadth away from claiming the knife kill. Not to beat.
I mean, we would say, well, we are in the All-Star game, but Simple actually did do that in an important round in a real game.
Yeah.
He did. That was a
CLG series,
mirage.
yeah. That's when you knew he was really feeling it as well, when he went for that.
Sign of a confident player. 9-4. I think Europe are in a little bit of trouble here. They're going to need a couple of rounds. Had this been old Nuke, no problem. 9-4, pretty good. We've got 4 rounds, guys. We're fine.
Maikelele going full gangster. He's going for the NWA drive-by.
I mean, I thought you meant he was going.
Wow, hello.
I thought you meant he was going full gangster because scoreline's usually 187. Wow. Nice. Again, reference incredibly wasted on this crowd.
And if you don't happen to know the codes for murder in police speak, now you do. Well done, Duncan.
As it was murder.
Educate the masses.
Nice to see Gabe Newell there, enjoying the festivities. Hasn't fired me yet. Come on, Gabe. You got any more bullets in that gun, mate?
Give it time.
There is still time. Trust me. There is still time. Okay, final round and a half then.
Yeah, be sure to put this game before the final, guys. We don't need any talent for that.
Oh,
Nice pick.
Tarik, nice angle, nice corner. Picks up one. Probably should have picked up at least two from that and doesn't.
And back to normal.
NiKo equaling things back up. Nice push on the outside here. Sybil's behind and picks up another Zeus kill. And the frag onto Kenny S for replying back. Europe down to 2. NiKo and Get Right now in the upper bomb site. Now it's a 2v1, and Skadoodle now has to clutch for the Americans. Can he do so? It's now a 1v1.
Man alive, that reaction speed. Is that what you
Pretty good, right?
play?
Did you really just go there?
I remember when Skadoodle was the bomb. Yo.
In Phantoms? yeah. Listen, mate, you're not going to be good in this tournament, but Skadoodle was the bomb in Phantoms, yo.
Hey, he was the bomb in 2014. not quite so much now.
Well, talking of bombs,
There we go. Got to get a plan.
NiKo with the bomb. 35 seconds remaining.
Nice segue there.
Thanks, Duncan.
Half the audience came here on segways.
Scoots did, of course. They have to provide one at every event he works.
Oh, hello. Skadoodle knew exactly where he was coming. And America has the first half, 11-4.
Yeah, well, so much for it being T-sided, I guess. But on a real note, obviously, the American players do look a lot sharper. Simple in particular, just going off, you know, playing without fear. And Maikelele, there were a few question marks about his inclusion, and hasn't acquitted himself with glory there. So.
It does look like the European players do bait each other a bit. Like they don't go in together, and they do just go one by one. Like I said, actually, most of the North American players, you have to realize, have played tons of FPL with each other.
Yep.
Some have been in teams. They've played tons of 10-mans.
Yep.
So, I mean, Team America are looking good here. And you can see, actually, all of these people, you know, have got experience with each other before. I mean, a little bit awkward. We haven't even talked about that. Hiko playing with Cloud9 players. You know, it's a bit edgy. But,
I mean, only one of them was his teammate, though.
Yeah, true.
The other one, he wanted to be his teammate, but then he left, said, listen, I've got a better idea. I'll join Cloud9. That'll probably work out for both of us. See you in the final one day. He said, no, all-star game.
And scene. And you can see here, you know, NiKo, Kenny S, and Get Right are phenomenal players. I think Rain and Maikelele from Faze, you know, they're in there because of the social media reach. Rain's been a good player, but he's kind of in a bit of a slump. There's something weird going on in that team.
Yeah.
So it's you know,
very weird after the tweet from Maikelele.
yeah, it's just like Faze is just imploding right now, and it's you know, considering how much money they spent to put this team together for it to kind of collapse so quickly. And I'm devastated because I've got a bet with Duncan that Faze we're going to do better than Virtus Pro this year. Well, lost that one as well, haven't I?
already over, isn't it?
It's already over.
I think you're done.
So,
It's already over.
Yeah, pay up now.
did we even have a forfeit for that?
I don't think so.
I think we
We
should.
never publicly agreed.
Duncan,
I'll
the word
shave
you're
my
looking for
head
is
to-
yes.
Oh, wait,
Aye.
no.
Yeah, no, Duncan, the word you're looking for is yes, we do have a forfeit.
We'll
belt.
figure it out, yes.
Oh, don't reckon.
We'll have to do something really embarrassing. Like, you have to wear, like, a Cloud9 jersey in public or something.
Get a Tanya, man.
I mean,
Well, that's if they do a size
listen,
big enough.
respect for these guys for wearing a Cloud9 jersey in public. You know, whatever you do with your own life is up to you. Feel proud in your own skin.
It's like that joke, isn't it?
If you don't feel bad, no one can make you feel bad. As I always tell people, as I'm wrecking them.
High-ranking politician was found dead in the Cloud9 jersey, so they came in and put suspenders and stockings and an orange in his mouth to spare him the embarrassment. You know, just saying.
Shout out, Jack. We love you, mate. That was all Richard.
1990s.
Told me to get that in there.
1990s Tory sleeves reference game incredibly on point.
Bethnal Green, wasn't it?
Oh,
Oh,
a couple of stunning little headshots from NiKo to start things off then. And maybe there's a little bit of fight left in Europe after all. 11-4 down at the half. Got some work to do in this second half.
Said Woodrow Wilson in 1917.
Oh, come on, guys, give me a break. I haven't casted since 1846.
I was going to say, he was around when Woodrow Wilson was in, wasn't he?
Yeah. I know when you get a Cronenberg, you're like, it's not even that old stuff or anything.
From 1644, this stuff.
Listen, Woodrow, let me tell you about esports. It's going to be big. We all need visas. Oh, wait.
Last man alive is Hiko. Has clutched plenty. The 1v4 yesterday was one of the finest clutches we've seen. And he can do this. He's got a bit
Yeah,
to
you're
do
getting
here,
shanked.
and too much to do.
Getting shanked.
And it's NiKo on Hiko this time round. We call that 1-1.
A lot of Zeus kills, a lot of knife kills.
Seen Hiko's face there. This is still better than the semi-final.
Yeah.
He's just happy, isn't he?
I know. Well, he's on T side. He just got some kills there, boys. Yeah. Do you remember when he used to get kills on T side? It was a long time ago, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was a long time ago.
Yeah, NiKo having a big round there. Two nice headshots and a knife.
Yep, 11-5. Pulls it back.
I believe it's a two-piece and a biscuit. They call it in Call of Duty or whatever MLG used to do before they realised.
420 no scope.
Yeah, something like that.
I tell you what, in real life, you'd never be able to take a two-piece and a biscuit from Hiko. So, he'll go 1v4 versus anyone.
NiKo going with the AWP in round 2 of the second half.
Nice.
And using outside nicely. It's exactly where you want to be with that AWP. We're in the old Mac building. I don't know if it still has Mac written on it, actually. Not sure. Didn't check.
Right, so what's Simple going to do here? Can't win the round, but he's obviously going to play for some style points here. There's one.
He can win the round.
He's got a gun now.
He can do it.
Well,
He can do it.
Shotgun.
Die Hard, of course. Ho, 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 now I have a machine gun. Reference game 1 point.
Yeah. John McClane was a hero.
He's actually got a lot of time to play with.
Yes,
Like,
I mean, he's got plenty to do. You can have a lot of fun here.
Oh.
Shotgun versus shotgun. Simple wins that one. Does take a lot of damage though, and Get Right will finish him off. Frustration on the face of Simple.
Ah, he's loving it.
Nah, he's loving it.
He actually is complaining and all that. What are you doing? I was dead, mate. Idiot. Literally talking trash to a Dren in team say, not even in the game. What are you doing? You're paid to play like this?
Oh man, you went on him so hard. Like seriously, Arjun, I still love you. I still love you, baby.
I love a Dren too, mate. I'm a big fat Gambit fan.
Unreal.
No, I see it.
Right.
Got a boost
Nice
coming in
little
here.
boost, yeah.
Oh, that is the Kenny of old.
Yeah, and that's 2 in a row he's done that. I think they need to learn that he's going to be there quite often.
NiKo's going off in this game, of course.
Yeah, it's called a UMP. It's exactly the same thing, really, for him. And Kenny S, this time, picks out Skadoodle. This should be straightforward. He came with the last man alive again. Dispatched by Get Right.
So about it being T-sided then, guys.
Yeah, so much for that theory, right? It's good though. At least we're going to get a close game, and possibly a European victory.
Are you still holding on to that? America are favourites in this game, right?
Well,
We were discussing this before because they do mix a lot, right?
Yeah,
A lot more than we do in Europe.
yeah, I think they've got the slight advantage. I definitely think so. But still, I want us to get something out of this.
Yeah, do you?
Yeah. Think about the tournaments Kenny S and Get Right have had. They deserve something, right?
Small consolation, perhaps, but say what you want about All-Star games being fun or enjoyable. I'm pretty sure all 10 players want to win it.
It's just a bit of bragging rights, isn't it? Obviously, all these players talk to each other and all hang out backstage.
A little
and
bit of
stuff.
smack talk afterwards.
Yeah,
As well.
exactly.
Yeah, remember
I don't know if
that
there's
time when I
actually-
knifed you 3 times in the same game? Remember that time I
should have made
unsinged
it
you 3 times?
Should have made it interesting and put some money on the line. That's what motivates these guys.
Put your money where your mouth is.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
Well, you two feel free.
Okay.
Don't, mate. You don't need to tell.
Personally,
them about
Richard,
that.
I wouldn't have suggested introducing gambling components to CSGO. I mean, I'm big friends with Valve, you know. And I know you just say, I flaunt their rules, and no one will ever catch me because I'm the only one who does the investigations. So, who watches The Watchmen, eh, Richard?
Who does watch The Watchmen?
No one. It was a rubbish film.
Yeah, was well adaptation.
Very poor. 3v3, round 19.
Poor Shaq on point.
It was way too long, and it got painful at the end. Also, another chapter from the Paul Red-Eyed Chandler story. So, again, a lot of personal insights in that. A lot of
now?
anecdotes, a lot of stories.
I thought
now?
you were talking about the Team Liquid game.
It was also
I
about
did
his time at ESL.
Oh, that's a book writing for many years.
Too soon. Hashtag too soon.
Way too soon.
Way too soon, yeah.
Hello, Ray. And does pick up the last 2. So, another round on the board for the Europeans. Now slowly putting it back. Hiko looking a little bit concerned now. He's actually dishing out some orders.
Well, yeah, he's been
Some
here before,
organisation.
hasn't he? He's been here before.
He's lost without GB James, of course. He's sat there. He's flaccid. He's in an entirely normal, neutral state of mind.
Yeah.
He's not even sexually excited. How's he supposed to play Counter-Strike like that, Richard? You need top-quality coaching in this game.
Hey, on a serious note...
Of course, Shroud, knowing he's playing just for the fans, incredibly hard.
Yeah, I'm telling you, on a serious note, I thought GB James has done all right this time, apart from not taking that time out. I'm going to give
apart from that, yeah.
I'm going to give him some props, man.
Apart from 0 T rounds or whatever it was. The only part of the game that actually references a coach, but aside from that, very well done.
Get right with the opening kill of the round. And again, Europe looking to...
Looking like another European round, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pull it back.
But will America C4? Put the bomb down.
That's terrible.
That was quite bad.
You're turning this into a League of Legends broadcast. Like, say the word that sounds like the other word, Duncan. Puns are great. We're allowed to do these.
Single bullet from Maikelele now looking back towards radio and does get the kill onto tarik. Pick up a number of kills here, actually. They're all trying to flood in towards that radio room. They're all trying to run through. Genrai picks up the first and the second.
Also notice there's your favourite chant in the crowd, the Maikelele. You do like that, don't you?
The Macarena?
No. It's not a 90s disco now, Paul.
Okay.
There you go. Duncan actually does get mega tilted if you do that, by the way, guys. So if you want to keep doing that throughout the game, it will put him on.
I was watching actually a news
Thank you.
report, and I heard some guy from the Middle East doing something like that. I was like,
Oh,
there's
yeah?
even fans out there. Reference game, too edgy.
You've already gone too far, I think, in this podcast.
Back to the game. Things are closing up, of course. 11-9 now, so just the two between. Europe on the comeback trail and on the CT side. A little bit of advantage here. A little bit more organised, I think, as well.
Tell you what, right? Come on, Duncan. Show these play-by-play casters how it's done. Come on, I want to hear you do some play-by-play. You just sat there, slumped in your chair, thinking, now I'm going to insult another player. All right, come on, do some play-by-play. I want to.
It's only the beginning of the round, though. You have to wait till something starts to happen, right? Then,
No. You don't get that luxury.
Coming outside here. Coming. Shroud up on the catwalk, up above everyone else, walking, doing his little turn like a model. Right side Fred references to but Simple gets the kill outside. Get right goes down, not for the first time, probably not for the last time. Moving out here towards secret. Is it a secret? Not a secret anymore. It's not Victoria's secret. It's KDS's secret. And he's looking. Can he see him through the wall? Of course not. That's X-ray mode. If he had X-ray specs, tell you what, you'd look at his hand in an old 1960s comic. DC Comics Code reference game on point.
So, I like that. Well,
Stack references together, mate. Yeah.
I mean, you can also say what's going on. Is there a time?
Nah, don't do it.
Why are we on camera?
Why are you going to do that?
What's happening here?
You just say things that you think are funny.
Oh, is that it? Is that the secret casting?
Apparently, yeah. Anders told me.
Wow.
You can get back in if you want, Paul.
No, I'm good. You carry on.
Also, another chapter in Paul Redeye told me.
You can get back in.
That was about his return to casting. The chapter headings are dynamite, by the way. I can't wait to read the book.
The pacing was a little bit off.
It was.
And the intonation wasn't quite there, and your projection was a little low.
There you go.
You could work on that.
Bloody hell.
All right.
Yeah,
There's only see in the comments on there. Tell you what, you get a shot here, son. Take a bow. Take a bloody bow. You know what? Give him the service medal. He's only bloody gone and done it for his teammates, hasn't he?
See, that's much better.
It's like Nobby Styles the way he moved around.
Wow. See, only I've got that because the only person in this entire room
it's like a young Glenn Hoddle, the way he always creates space for himself. Tell you what, he's going to become a hell of a player. Speaking of a hell of a player, NiKo.
Nice seg.
Brilliant, mate.
He's pretty good, isn't he?
It's not bad.
He's not bad.
He could do it. Look, I've always said I wanted to do like a series of casts for games where it's just like me and Orange just straight wrecking people. I think that'd be good. I'd like to do it. Yeah. Obviously, I wouldn't let him do play-by-play in that one, though. So,
all right.
He's terrible.
Anyway, all that going on.
Yeah.
Reminder of the score.
Yeah,
America
12-9.
did actually win that round, so, you know, chance of closing this out now.
He knows.
Your fans are obnoxious. You're criticising Maikelele. Fans just shouting, Dorin, say something.
Mate, even I hate my fans. Wait, what's wrong with them?
You've trained. Right, there we go. 12-10.
Yep, tarik not able to clutch that one.
What's the economy looking like now? Is this going to be another Hiko?
The economy for North America, of course, in the toilet. China owns most of their stock in the game.
It's a bit.
That's why we need a businessman as a president.
We need a war is what we need, Richard. A real bloody war. That's
I
how
was
you
saving
make-
that for
I
the
know.
end. I was going to get
Blackwater, of course. Tell you what, even when North America's low on funds, don't worry, guys. The black budget, incredibly large.
Yeah.
CIA, Agent, Area 51. Shall we leave the country, Rich? Shall we do that?
I think you'd be lucky to get out of it, frankly.
I'm feeling like going on a little trip to a place called Guantanamo Bay in June, actually, so get some sun after this thing.
I might have some important paperwork being filed at the moment.
I'm all right, Rich. I'm right, yeah.
Let's start it down. Shut it down.
Get right, getting a little bit edgy here. Might pick up one, no. Shut down easily inside that radio room. Simple reply on that one. Now Europe find themselves a man short. A little bit pushy there
Last
as
time
well.
I saw
into that
such an
radio.
inevitable, simple reply as that, Semler was replying to something Anders just said. So, not such a great duo, of course. Overpaid. Oh, sorry, I'll get back to the game. Love those guys.
No longer your fans.
Nah. It's over. All that stuff about all the casters and everything getting along together, it's just
I know.
a web
Just
of
false.
lies.
Yeah,
Just
it's
a web of lies.
totally wrong.
We just do it for the fans, really.
I mean, I once saw Anders punch Moses in the balls just for saying one of his catchphrases.
I know.
I said, that's bang out of order, that is. I said, Anders, are you kidding me? While I covered my own balls, of course.
We haven't
So
managed
if
to
you've
fit,
learned one thing, cover your balls when you're around Anders.
and we haven't managed to fit many of those in yet, by the way, properly.
True.
But then, like Anders said to
the
me
one
this
thing I
morning,
will
you
say
need
about-
the shots to be able to call them.
one thing
Okay,
I will
let's
say
go through the classics. Then we'll go as the
Do you
scenarios.
want to start right at the very beginning?
When they present themselves, we'll come up with one.
Okay,
we won't force them though.
All right, okay.
Unlike Anders, of course, we'll actually make them where they apply. Okay, let's go. Let's get ready.
There has been a very slow-paced game.
It has, actually. I was going to say
You
that.
can see
yeah.
there hasn't been a lot of rushing,
No.
apart from on like sort of the eco rounds. You can see that obviously they're not going to have a lot of tactics here,
Yeah.
but I would have thought the Europeans in particular would have maybe tried to pull out a few more style points. North Americans being typically more flamboyant there.
Yeah, it's been simple with the double Zeus so far. A couple of knife kills. But that's been about it. Whoa, hello, NiKo with two. Gonna get a third, get a fourth. No, not quite. Rain picks that one up. But three of the swag 7 kills, and Maikelele will finish them off. So we're tied up at 12-12.
There also hasn't actually been a lot of rounds where someone got like 4 kills or 3
Nope.
sensational kills, you know,
Nope.
so we haven't had a lot of opportunity.
No.
That's the problem with Nuke, though. That actually was the problem with the old map as well. It's that when the terrorists lose numbers and there's all the CTs left alive, no one wants to be the one to go in. You just go slowly one by one and die. So actually, that's why I was joking, but it's not so ideal for an all-star game.
Oh, no. I mean, when I'm playing with my team, which is... Yeah.
Tell us more. We've never
Hang
heard
on a
these
minute.
stories before, guys.
What
I
was
saw that.
What was
Okay.
that sign?
I saw that sign. Security, confiscate that sign. We're not allowed to talk about the incident.
Okay, here we go.
Move
Go
along.
big.
NiKo, yeah, picking up another one with that Mag 7 yet again. Tarik replying back, though. We're almost equal. They have just a man deficit here for the Europeans again. It's closed up. And we finally seen a bomb plant. I think it's like about the 3rd bomb plant we've seen in 24 rounds.
Yeah. Well, I don't think they've even forgotten that you have to plant the bomb in this game. They're just sort of running around shooting each other, which obviously is what you want from an all-star game. But Maikelele, I've got to say, he's been a little bit of a liability for you.
He's been quiet as well.
Well, I think what's he on? Is he on like 8 kills? Bring that up.
It was 8, I think, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is 8. Yeah.
So he's right down the bottom. Everyone
Tell you
else
what,
is putting in a
Richard,
shift.
after this game, he's going to be looking for a new team.
Yeah, I know, yeah. So. Faze is
That's
thinking,
a really
thank
strong
blood.
prediction, that is.
Yeah,
isn't it?
It's a really strong prediction.
Faze like, thank God.
Getright's busted out the auto sniper.
Yeah, but just going to save here. Obviously, 2 expensive guns.
Is Anders observing this?
Tarik actually, before he died, he had actually swapped out the Swag 7 for an AK. Of course, if Paul was in the green room, he'd have said, listen, Swag 7, is it viable? Probably not. In my games, though, I'll tell you what, sometimes mess around, buy it. Fall off a box, kill 2 people. What are you going to do? You know?
Yeah, I know.
As they always tell me, listen, Paul, you're a brilliant bloody FPL player, but why are you always messing around with those guns? Why don't you play the meta? I said, listen, the meta wasn't around when I was playing.
For those that don't know,
I said, listen, Goose, man, it's a nice idea for a game, but will it ever be Quake? That's all I'm going to say. Said, of course, I'm going to have to get out the casting game now. A bit longer than they do. I've heard Warcraft 3 is coming out.
Yeah. Wrecked.
Sorry. Everyone gets it. Everyone gets it.
Brutally and
how it is.
savagely.
Okay, Richard, you have to do
Completely wrecked.
if they do a sick round, you've got to bring a casting gem out, okay?
You got to bring a
It's going
gem.
to be like,
All right.
will it be a toss-up?
The problem is, whenever I do play-by-play, I just sound like one of them like drunken
Just
horse
try and
race
do
guys.
if there's like a 3 kill, just try and do one of the classic reactions. Okay.
Right. Gonna wait for it though.
Another chapter from the forthcoming biography,
So yeah,
which you've got to wait for as well. So
this
Available
slow
in
I'm
No.
looking forward to reading your
available
book
in
20 years from now.
available in the remaining Woolworths.
At half price.
and petrol stations.
At
all,
half price.
all signed, amazingly. All
Yeah,
signed.
all hand signed and half price.
So you can see NiKo's
Speaking of
on the outside.
speaking of half-price players, Tarik died very early on there.
Yeah.
But you know, you get what you pay for,
You do. You do.
as the Faze owner never says.
I think Maikelele just wants to get out of here. Like, just start hunting for that team.
This life, or
No, just
this game.
this game.
Just this game.
Keeps making these ridiculous leaps. Like, oh, okay. Oh, here we go. NiKo's actually.
NiKo's got it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
NiKo's
yeah,
been
yeah.
absolutely crazy.
Well, this is the thing. Like, people don't realize it's not just. It isn't just a meme. Like, NiKo is actually that good.
Yeah.
Right?
Very, very good. Yeah.
Yeah.
He does belong in an all-star game. It's not like some
How many
fan
kills
pick
does
or
he
whatever.
have?
24 right now.
Yeah, 24.
Get Right has 23, Kenny has 21, Rain 19, and Maikelele 8.
Well,
Simple 23 on the other side. No one else over 20. But it is 14-12, and America are 2 away.
yeah, they're actually gonna get something to get
Rich,
the
don't
crowd
do it.
pumping. No,
Don't do it.
I'm not going to say that.
Don't get it.
These fans have obviously been great all weekend, and you know since we got into the stadium, so yeah, they do deserve something to cheer about. For real.
Thousands of fans here, and the millions.
And the millions.
watching at
Well,
home.
actually, it's
There were
amazing. So
billions.
there is millions.
Billions in the stadium.
The trillions watching on Mars. CIA conspiracy plus. Face on Mars.
NiKo on the land and not
Woody
able
Allen.
to pick up that first one. Can he get a second? Rain now from above. Tarik in with a reply though. America moves closer. Maikelele and Get Right now combining. They've got Maikelele remaining and has got a huge amount of work to do here. Tarik actually is a little bit low, so he might be able to pick up one here.
Yeah, well, I know where I'd put my money on
Praying,
this one.
hoping. All
Symbol's
to
got
no
it, so-
avail. Simple takes them to match point
America a match point.
in the All-Star game.
Where are the USA chants today?
Yeah, let's get one going, guys.
Where's the USA?
Do a USA chant, everyone.
No.
What? Not a patriot?
Are you not? Don't you love your country?
Jesus.
Terrible. Shocking.
Shroud wants to hear a USA chant. It'll really get him going.
Nah, it's not happening. There you go. One guy's doing
been
it.
wrecked.
Love that guy. There we are. Wow, was that pulling bloody teeth?
Oh, Kenny S has put Simple to bed. Now, America need 4.
Was doing that last night, literally, of course.
He was.
Come
yeah,
on, Simple.
Literally.
Get away
taking
from the
it
bar.
back. NiKo.
NiKo again.
Hello.
I haven't even seen him use the Mag 7 like this, like in professional
Never seen
games.
him, no.
Yeah.
Been brilliant.
Well,
Maikelele coming
Here we are, here we are.
Just use shotguns on you. That's obviously the strat.
Game's alive.
Yep, game's alive, so.
Some sort of plow strat's
That's
coming.
the other thing. Even though NiKo has like the same amount of kills as Get Right, almost, he has got loads of his kills like knife, shotgun,
Yeah.
Yeah, he's mixed up,
pistols.
yeah.
Yeah, he's been all over the place.
No, I mean, he's a really versatile player, and like, is Deagle playing insane, pistol play insane, can AWP, can rifle, like.
Speaking of versatile players, Skadoodle, he actually played for Curse, and he played for IBEP Power, and he played for Cloud9, so versatile player. So, he's done a lot in his career, what can I tell you?
So just an AK on Tarik right now. The rest all on a save.
Looking like we could be going to overtime here, boys.
Oh, not an OT.
Haven't had enough of those this week.
I know, innit?
Doesn't have a huge amount
Actually,
of money, so I think that might have been a mistake.
Oh,
A
there
big
it is!
mistake now as Shroud comes in with the slash on Kenny. It's going to be
Hiko with a
too
lot to
little
do.
too late as NiKo picks up Hiko. That was a play pigeon shot down there.
I mean, obviously, it's all fun and games, but if it does go to overtime, I feel like Simple and Hiko might get a little bit triggered, guys.
Yeah.
What are they actually?
bit.
No, listen. What are they actually doing in an overtime situation for this? Because you can't have the All-Star game
I think they
potentially
just,
run over
I think
forever.
on the big speaker, they just say, everyone lost, go home, please, everyone. Please don't litter.
There are no winners.
Yeah.
The war
Okay.
is over.
Yeah, it's 15-14, so match point for America in the All-Star game.
So what the way American teams throwing away match points here.
Hold your breath, everyone.
Which will not do.
No, this would actually be bad for the crowd. I don't think they'd enjoy this at all. I think, but surely to settle OT, they just have a knife fight or something.
Like
1v1 mid.
Yeah, why not, right?
Yeah. How it should all be sound.
Of course, they've got to get to overtime first, of course. But
Might do so. Ooh, get right. Oh, picked up one. Couldn't get the second. Hiko replies. And now Rain got control of this upper bomb site and does pick up the first and the second. Nicely done. Can't get the third. Shroud now is alone. 1v3.
There we go.
For all the marbles.
Now, if this was FPL,
oh my goodness,
the round would already be over.
Oh, he's going to do it though.
Yeah.
Tricked him already. He's going to have a chance at this.
He can get this kill.
See if he can find the
here.
first.
There's one.
Did get one. Can he get the second? No, he can't.
Overtime.
And triggered.
Oh, it's kind of fitting NiKo gets the last kill to send it to overtime.
And it's 15.
So how many rounds did everyone actually get on the T set? Was it like 3 or something?
4.
Oh, 4. Okay, so
Yeah.
yeah.
So about the same.
So about that banter, guys.
Yeah.
Very, very T-sided map now.
Pre-match analysis, not on point at all. We don't know what
But we're learning about Nuke.
Yeah, which is the main
Much
thing.
as many of these players are.
Oh, there's that sign again. Security, please. Please get rid of it. Don't read it, Paul. Because it'll be in your brain.
I think that's Mekon out of... isn't that a poster of
wish it
Mekon
was.
out of Dandare?
How are the sales of the Brutal Savage Wrecked
Going well.
t-shirts? Yeah, going well, are they? Going well? Surprise.
You nearly had some as well.
Yeah?
Yeah,
So?
nearly. Yeah, didn't do your size.
If you guys are out there looking for some merchandise, it is a cafe press, so you can get yourself a Brutal Savage Wreck thong, Brutal Savage Wreck deodorant.
And I'll tell you what, if you're wearing a thong
Here's the
around
question, though, Red Eye.
you are going to get Brutal
Do they
Savage
have...
Wrecked.
Is there a Brutal Savage Wreck bow tie? That's my question.
Sadly not.
No.
Sadly not.
You missed
Mate,
the trick there. You
I
missed
have.
the trick.
You're right.
That one spins round
I know,
when he
it does.
tells his jokes. The old get out of jail card. The old flappy dicky ball.
So 15 all. Are we actually going to do this?
Yeah, I don't
Is
even know.
this-
Like, I don't think anyone planned for this contingency.
No.
So
Okay, so we are going to have
we are really
overtime.
doing this.
We are going
Yeah,
to find a
we've
winner.
just heard from the director. He's like, yeah, we're doing it. Strap yourselves in, boys. 50 overtimes. This should be knife only.
Yeah. 1 round, knife only. Winner decides.
Yeah, ask the crowd. Do you want to see a knife only round to settle this? Yeah? Yeah? Right. Director, the crowd have spoken.
I mean, it has to be simple versus NiKo if we look at the game.
Yeah.
These are the guys who've got the knives and
Yeah,
good ones.
send out your champion.
So 1 Zeus, a knife. That's all they're allowed.
Yeah, come on, guys.
Or a Zeus fight. 1v1 Zeus fight.
Let's make
Well,
this
that's going to
happen.
be a bit harsh.
Then you only have 1 shot.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. See,
What happens if they both miss?
it's like a French duel, you know. If you miss, you reload. If your second comes in.
Okay.
7-800 dueling reference game.
I know. Incredibly on point, mate.
I don't think we're allowed to make the rules as we go along.
No, this is,
I
come
don't
on.
think we're allowed to.
We want the knife round. That's what we're here to see. There you go, knife round or riot.
I mean, neither of those options are good.
Security, throw out that kid. Throw that kid all the way out.
He said the R word. Remove him from the
And,
premises.
yeah, and stamp on his sign on the way out as well. Yep. Did that go out live?
Listen, guys, don't leave any signs on the floor when Richard's around.
Oh, God. Stop.
So anyway, do my mammal next week.
Can't wait for you to be the best man at my wedding, Torrance.
That's actually a warm-up on my speech right there. You know?
Exactly.
Beautiful play by Tarik down the stairway on NiKo to start
Tell
us
you what,
off.
that was almost a stairway to heaven, like when I was a young man and that song came out. I thought, this place is going places if that young bottom can keep his habits under control.
We all know that bloody ended. Dead now, of course.
Said, listen, bottom, keep up. I'm on doubles here. Darts reference, of course.
180. Brilliant. Oh! So, the no scope from Kenny S. Ken Wright picks up another one.
There we go.
So, America winning the first. We are going to play through, I think, all of the overtime rounds. So, 1st to 19.
As I said, just feel sorry for the Team Liquid players here. It's like, even if it is a bit of fun, you know.
Yeah, this is too soon, right?
Yeah, isn't it? Definitely.
Yeah, too soon. Genuinely feel for them.
I mean, yeah, fair play to them. They've taken on the chin like an absolute champ.
No, and they're
What's
playing
that thing?
the game.
Why is someone holding a tiny effigy of Scoots and shaking it around? That's just inappropriate.
No, it was actually Scoots.
You know, I once said to Scoots, Scoots, you're kind of like the esports Yoda. He said, what, because I'm kind of like wise and that. I was like, no, just wizened, old. And I think they're going to use CGI to use you in the next one, mate.
Boo!
Can we all have a boo for Scoots? Boo! Scoots, boo!
No.
Lots.
Oh.
Boo,
What?
Scoots, boo him!
That's what you're doing.
What are you doing?
We're going to work with him on the day. Hey, did you like that all-star game, Scott? Did you like that? Oh,
He is a legend, though.
Yeah, he is. There we go.
Yeah, we love Scoots.
We do love
Well
Scoots.
done.
We do love Scoots. Unreal.
We only say mean things because we like it.
Yeah, exactly.
Like me and Adrian. Sort of.
I wonder what the percentage of the game we've actually covered today is.
I don't know.
Here we go.
Pretty low,
get right?
right?
With a couple here. He's got a brace so far.
Are we going to get... Oh.
Yes.
No, we don't. At least they know my name,
Yeah,
mate.
boots on the other foot now.
They know my name, mate.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. It's like they're holding this major in Brazil, mate. Hostile crowd.
I always wanted to experience the Katowice crowd, but I feel like now I've got kind of a taste of what it would have been like if I'd gone on that day one. You know? Can we get the crowd to do a huge cover? Come on, guys. Learning other languages as we go.
So, final round of the first half of overtime, and we are tied up. So who has the advantage going in? Ideally, Europe, because they're on the CT side. If they don't, then I think America would be in a very good position to win this All-Star game.
And we've seen it so far how incredibly hard it is to hold the outside area, actually, because obviously it's so open. Even if you're in the warehouse, they can just come over the top.
Yeah, it's much
It
harder.
actually makes me wonder what would happen
much
if you
harder.
had this as a competitive game, because I think it'd be
Well,
very hard to figure that
I
out.
don't think you can play Mac the way you would do before with the AWP, where you were relatively safe.
When do you think this will get reintroduced into competitive?
I asked Shroud, he said about 3 months ago, so. Pro players always know what they're talking about.
I think maybe there was more wishful thinking. though.
Then again, Shroud told me nothing was becoming the in-game leader of Cloud9. Another lie.
And see.
Why isn't Stewie 2K in this game?
Yeah, no.
Where is he? I'd like to see him do that in an all-star game.
Yeah.
I'm trying to, mate. He just keeps coming around.
So we are heading. Yeah, we are.
There we go.
Well, nice.
Spotted.
Hiko.
Yeah, and that's the bomb. So Europe advantage.
Advantage Europe from the first half, as you'd expect. Picking up 2 of the 3
11
rounds.
kills, though, for Maikelele.
Yeah, well,
11 kills.
it's incredible.
I'm just going to put this out there. I don't think he's in particularly the best place.
Doesn't
to be
look like he
playing
cares, does he?
right now. No,
Yeah.
and I don't blame him either. I mean, he's having a tough time. Gerright's on 34, by the way.
So now we know that we need to have substitutes as well for All-Star games. Things we're learning on the fly here.
I think what we've
Can't
learned
think
is
All-Star
just don't vote Maikelele into all-star games. Square brackets, when he's feeling depressed. Remove if optional.
Yeah, 34 kills, Gerright, 31 for NiKo, 26 for Kenny S, and 24 from Rain.
Someone with
Slovakian flag there.
And on
Is it
the
Slovakia?
Here we go. What have we got there? Loving that face. That's awesome.
Look at the new Liquid logo.
Yeah. That is classic.
New Liquid logo there.
Whoever came up with that sign, get yourself. I'll buy you a drink. Awesome.
I mean, they really did encompass Team Liquid, the spirit of iBuyPower, with those 2 incredible throws.
Yeah, I think. You know, yeah.
Historical reference game on point. Valve specifically asked me to mention that during the major at some point.
Thorin. We've had issues with Thorin before.
I know.
Thorin is an arse, and we're never working with him again.
Yeah, well,
Unfortunately, though,
don't think we need to worry about that, guys.
luckily, though, people have learned, don't banter with me over social media, because, listen, there'd be a response from me as well. It wouldn't be a very measured, long spit. It'd be tweets. So, listen, Gabe, let's not get crazy, mate.
Maikelele, you can see what he thinks of
But
it.
he is doing one of his faces. He is good at doing those funny faces. Come on, give us another one. Will he oblige the crowd? No, just
Come on.
smile.
Smile.
There we
Give
go.
us the smile. There
the
we
way
go.
he contorted his face,
There
like
he is.
Baryshnikov in his prime.
Yeah.
He's doing Kenny S's eyes.
Stop it.
Listen, he's having some fun with his teammate. I like it. I think it's sound, if you ask me. It's all safe as houses, as the MYM League of Legends player said. Shout out to Corey.
All right, come on, let's get this. So what's the pause for?
Tactics chat.
They can't be talking
Probably a
tactics
technical
in an all-star
problem.
game.
Now, Hiko had to adjust his wallet there. He actually uses his wallet as like the mouse cord holder, and it's very, very full. So sometimes it'll get out of position and he can't budge his mouse over again. Look at it. Look at that thing. The wallet, obviously. Look how bulging it is.
There it is.
Tearing at the seams of the clothing. And there's the wallet.
So much Skrilla.
I know. I haven't seen a man just roll in Skrilla that much since myself.
I thought you were going to say Scrooge McDuck. But...
They wouldn't know. That would be reference game.
Scrooge McDuck, obviously. Amazing.
Basically, that intro to DuckTales is like Hiko in the morning getting up. He just does it and he jumps into the pool of money.
Has a swim.
That's actually the Greek myth of how Hiko became such a great clutch player. His mother took him and held him by the ankles and dipped him into a pool of pure Skrilla. And then only his Achilles heel could be damaged, which obviously was his love for his teammates.
Yeah.
In the end, it was love that killed the beast, Richard.
Now you sound like Sadikist. Now you sound like Sadikist.
Listen, Taylor's oldest time.
Yeah. Let's get...
I'm surprised you didn't make more of that, actually. Anyway, last 3 rounds, potentially, of the game, of course, because we could end up with another overtime, I suppose. It's 17-16 to Europe. The Americans now switched over to the CT side. Tarik holding upper. Along with Hiko. Shroud is currently in ramp room.
Oh,
And Kenny S is picking out Skadoodle from heaven.
Which, to be fair, that would have been an accomplishment last year, maybe. Easy now, of course.
Of course, you won't see Skadoodle in heaven for a while. Up there on Cloud 9. But, you know, very much come down, back down to earth, Rich.
Yeah.
David Bowie reference. Man who fell to earth. He knows.
He knows.
He knows. Listen, I'm trying to, mate. The game won't end. This is my idea of hell. Where's my Twitter?
He hasn't been able to tweet for at least an hour now. He's getting withdrawal symptoms. Shroud now with a couple. Kenny S and Maikelele now trying to make their way into the lower bomb site. One man is down there already. Kenny S trying to cover him from the back, both with orbs.
Yeah, this
it's
is
completely the wrong play. Oh, through the door. A little damage done. And is Maikelele going to try and chase him down? He is. And meanwhile, Kenny's going to try and get this bomb planted in the smoke. A 3v2.
Definitely going to get it down. So, and they're both... Ran straight
Simple.
into the welcome wagon, though.
And
that's
2.
that. So simple. Cleans it up.
It does, and we'll be all square again.
17-17.
Yeah, I'm disappointed, you know. We haven't been able to get in any historic favourite phrases. I really was looking for that wham bam Shazam moment.
Aren't we all, Paul?
Famous quote.
Yeah.
Famous last words.
Yeah. It's 10-2. You're in the nightclub. Looking for some wham bam Shazam. Not like Shazam.
Wham bam, thank you, ma'am. Wrong type of club.
Yeah, no. Yeah, let's not do that. There were some very early commentators that would use some very interesting phrases. That was one of them.
Who actually coined that?
That was Warwick.
It was
Warwick,
Yeah,
wasn't
it
it?
was Warwick.
Turn the castle off.
Missed. He was awesome.
Yeah, he was great.
Talking about him like he's dead. I'm sure he's still...
No, still there. He's still out there.
He had that voice. I'll try and do it in his style. He was like, coming in at the... no, what's the tone of it? It's something like
Wow,
that.
that was so bad.
What was that one?
I'm trying to think of what the tone of his
Who's
voice
that?
was.
Painkiller, when he was doing Painkiller.
Yeah, what would it be?
We'll come back to
He
that.
did like the really American voice, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. He
Coming in at the... I can't do that, actually. So it's been a long time since I've heard his voice.
Tough crowd.
Problem is they wouldn't know who it is anyway.
Get it right.
Yeah.
It's been...
There's nothing to cast, mate.
Get it right. Sneaking around on the outside there. He's done this a few
Rain's
times.
going to have a chance here.
Yeah, here we go.
But does he know that the guy's back? They're going
Getting
to
crab
presumably both see him in a second anyway, so let's see what Hiko can do.
But it's going to put... No,
Get right on a
this will
1v4
put
right now.
America in the lead now.
The
so.
first.
And there we are.
Here we
Match
are.
point.
Match point again.
This time it's the other way around.
Double overtime, of course, coming in.
Yeah.
Double
Could be.
overtime. And get that 9th round ready.
I mean, Hiko's going to be sitting there thinking, come on.
What is that guy doing?
Which one?
The one in the American bodysuit.
All right.
Keeps doing electric boogaloo. It's unreal. Yeah, don't hold the USA flag upside down. Although we're all in distress at the moment during this broadcast. So
here we go then, final round of the first overtime at least anyway. We might even be heading for a second one right now. America needs this round. And we'll claim the All-Star game, the first ever All-Star game at the majors. It's Kenny S to start things off though. Maikelele following back up.
It's happening, guys.
Oh my goodness, now.
Oh no.
Two back from Skadoodle and Simple though. 3v3, that would burn up on high.
Probably should have thrown that smoke onto there.
And look at Simple coming around here.
Nice.
Oh, this could be really, really nice. Bomb has been planted now. And the retake now has to come in. Skadoodle up high, Simple waiting. He's going to be joined by Tarik. They're going to push together here, or not. One in Squeaky, one in Hutch. It's Kenny S who does get the first bit of damage done. He's not going to win the battle though. Simple somehow wins that one. NiKo's come back round behind and finished off Simple as well.
Here it is.
Oh my goodness, NiKo with a triple. And we've tied back up at 18-all. You didn't want to watch the grand final anyway,
guys,
did
seriously. If you want to get out here, get to the final, knife. That's all champ knives. Get the knife round going.
Is it good to have a baying crowd shout knife, 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 Richard?
I haven't really thought about it.
I know. Just saying.
Did need more thought.
Yeah.
And obviously, if we do get the knife round, what should have to happen is the other players should have to all be in the server as well, but surround them in a circle so they can't escape. And then we will just do that chant of...
No one watched original William Shatner Star Trek.
That was one of the early episodes as well, wasn't it?
I'll wager 500 quad loose on a newcomer.
It's good, right? That was a legendary scene, right? Reference game, incredibly on point.
I feel like I'm fighting the Gorn right now. This is unreal. But yeah, come on. We've got to have a knife round, guys. A lot of these players, yeah, sure, they're enjoying being in an arena.
You know when you were a kid,
careers,
and if you didn't have a lot of money, you grew up in a working class background, your mum would cut your hair with a bowl on your head. Actually, NiKo's mum only had, you know, those tins for making bread. You know, banana bread. So you got to, listen, you make do with what you can in those times. You scrape together. You know. We've all been there, Rich. We've all had a haircut by our mums. Then you go in the next day, everyone's saying, hey, banana bread head. You go, oh, bloody hell. I am sick at this game, though. They go, nerd. Because you see, gaming wasn't as big.
Already picked up 2.
Right. I'm gonna have to take over this broadcast thing.
Do it.
Need to get some meaningless play-by-play on.
We haven't had enough of that. Yeah. Been too much meta-contextual, pop culture references, mainly from the 60s to the 70s.
Hey, steady on. It's quite that early.
Come on.
I mean, Richard made one literally to 1920s Dan Dare the other day.
Yeah, I know.
And then wondered why even Scoots didn't know what he was talking about.
Point blank range shot from Kenny S does miss the no-scope. So Tarik's picked that off, and we're back to NiKo on his own again.
Now, this would be incredible, obviously, if he could pull this off. Yeah. He's going to have a chance at the first one, though. Did he see the first guy up there?
Yeah, he did.
But he's purposely not doing it. He's playing poker, as they say, in the CIS region. There's one, there's 2. Can he make it a 3rd? He doesn't know where the other 2 are, though. That's what he's worried about. 30 seconds left, though. That's the problem, obviously.
Yeah, it's got the bomb, though.
He's going to have to go pretty quick. Sadly, I think he's just waiting to see if he can
Yeah,
kill
he's
them
trying to game them here. See if he's going to get the peek out of main. Yeah, there it is. Shroud picks it up, so round on the board for America again.
Tell you what, the way he was trying to game the system there reminded me of when Bush and the Diebold voting machines, early 2000s, conspiracy theory reference game on point there, Rich.
Just accuse the country.
Do a recount. Do a recount, that's all I'm saying. It's not too late.
All right, Michael Moore.
If there was a recount...
Well, you've got to try and take all 3 rounds here on the CT side and then hope they can take 1 on the T side. I mean, I still think it is a lot easier.
It's definitely easier.
Yeah.
I mean, you can see that from the
And
ship
obviously
on
they're
round,
just having a bit
but
of fun
actually,
in
it
here
looks
as well,
like.
but
I mean, you can see how also easy it is to shut down. I
Looking
think,
very good for the CT, so...
yeah, I think the reason everyone was complaining about it was just because, you know, it was a new map and people were literally just sort of 5-man rushing and stuff.
yeah. I mean,
Obviously
remember
here
when Overpass came out, everyone was like...
Yeah, exactly.
dude.
You know, we've seen with like Cash, for example, at this
Cash has been pretty
tournament.
successful.
You know how the meta just actually does change. You know, like
I'm completely inverted for that.
yeah, exactly. Like if the average amount of rounds you're getting on a map like Cash, which is traditionally CT sided, is now up to 10, then you know
You have to do a lot here. You've got a lot of time still. He has got an
come on,
AWP.
let's be real. Maikelele's not
No,
there.
that is the problem.
Yeah.
Yeah. And obviously, there's another way you can get up on there. That's actually one of the main things about the map now. There's so many ways you can get up to the top level. Whereas the whole thing about NiKo is if you had that advantage of being up there, it's a lot more difficult to do.
Oh, I thought he was going to go for the
Doesn't-
Faze 360 no scope.
They're going to have a bunch of map points now, aren't they? Oh, that's the next one.
Yeah, next one will take it to match points. North America actually might do this now.
Simple on 34
Because the money,
kills.
the money's low. We've got a couple of Tech 9s coming in. They want to. Has NiKo got a rifle? Yeah, NiKo's got a rifle, so
Yeah.
there's still hope.
Kenny Maikelele with the Tech 9s.
I mean, Get Right's had one of those like sleeper games that he tends to have,
Yeah,
right? Where he
just
just gets lots of
carrying
kills.
on.
Like
36 kills, no bother.
Unspectacular, but
Yes, just picking them up.
yeah. So let's see where they're going to go this time. Are they just going to do something fast? So I think that's what's been missing from the game, really.
Well, I think the trouble is, of course, it needs a little bit of chemistry and strategy to make these T-side work, and it's difficult if you haven't got
And
it.
you can see as well, this is interesting, because obviously in Counter-Strike Source and 1.6 you didn't have Molotovs,
No.
right? Like to sort of think about. And they've reworked this radio room, and it still looks like you can shut it down pretty easy with just one Molotov.
But it's still really
one
tough.
Molotov or
Yeah.
one smoke. You know?
Really, really tough. One of the other challenges, of course, down low, we've seen it with that little room gone on the left-hand side, which everyone used to hide in. And a way of getting back out of there on the right-hand side, as you look at the bomb side low, you can actually get back around behind the vents now as well, which is really good. It's not a dead end. So I'm interested to see how this all
I think
how
part of
this
the
will
problem as
evolve.
well is that not in a real game, if the first person dies when he goes in on the terrorist side,
Yeah, you
someone
wanna
rushes
take-
in
yeah,
to
you wanna take
refrag,
an advantage.
But at the moment they're just like, oh, wait back, still got
Well,
time.
this is actually smart play what they're doing here. You know, where you just control. Oh, nearly got the headshot there. Where you sort of just hold the map. You just control the areas and you wait for the CT rotations. So you take what's a 5v4 advantage, turn it into a 5v3 advantage. That's what you want to be doing really on the map, just in general. There's no need to overcommit if you've got time on the clock. So
Still looking for this
was
final
big.
round. Which way is it going
Haven't
to go?
seen much from Skadoodle this game. There we go.
Here we
Wow,
are.
going to see it now. It's got one.
1v1.
Skadoodle versus
Get
Get Ryan. Skadoodle will clutch the round.
So-
All 3 go to the America team. They need one more.
Yep, America. Gonna put you all out of your misery. Why do we have Ric Flair chants? Never understood it. A Counter-Strike event.
So 3 match, three match
doing
points.
it. Look how tilted he is, and you're winning.
That's what happens though.
unreal.
He's a perfectionist.
I mean, in
tell you,
some way,
He does it properly.
Unbelievable.
in some way, Paul reminds me of Ric Flair, actually. Obviously, the nature boy, he's got that flair about him. Known for his calls, refuses to retire.
Wow.
But a legend of the game.
A legend.
There we go. We brought him back again.
Oh, too sweet.
So this could be the one. So America here, they're sort of spread out around the map. They're looking for some early picks. Get some early map control. You can see the CTs are in some, elevated positions. Don't think that smoke's actually going to do too much there. I think it's, just going to take the hook window up. Can does get that first pick. So you're fighting, and then Shroud's going to come in. The hut and even it by taking out Get Right. So, oh nice.
No,
NiKo with another knife, just a stealth knife. We just missed that one.
Yep.
And it's on simple. Don't get triggered there, simple. Flashbacks, of course.
They have been the most enjoyable two.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I think
so
NiKo and Simple have sort of entered into the spirit of what an All-Star game's about, and they are trying to style on each other and get some bragging rights. Everyone else is kind of doing it, and that's a good trade there. Shroud was actually low HP, able to get the kill on NiKo, so this is good.
I mean, it's one thing when Get Right and Hiko are like going around solo. That is their style of play. But like people like Kenny S, I think to some degree, like Tarik a bit. These are supposed to be flashy players, you know. They're supposed to be diving out there, going for the. I think they've been playing a little bit too passively, just trying to win the game actually in a bad way, you know. As opposed to you go for the flashy plays in the All-Star game, you know. You want to have the clip that everyone remembers.
Yep, so Hiko's actually managed to get up into heaven here, and he's coming around and he's going to get on to Maikelele. He's going to get that first kill. Of course, he is Maikelele.
2v2 for the game,
a crash test dummy. So, oh, wow. Rain with the spray. Hiko with a trade. But an aid from downtown is going to take out Kenny S, so we've got at least one more round to go here. So see if you're able to shut out. Another overtime here, which would be mad alive. So.
Literally, I think Duncan is actually twitching right now.
No, what?
He needs some sort of
they need to do here, like,
Twitter sport to him.
Yep, I was going to say, Skadoodle's going to take an AK here. So this is actually an important round because I'm joking about the overtime. The overtime's likely if America don't win this because of the way the economy's going. So they haven't even invested into an AWP here, and that could be problematic. So yeah, it looks like they are going to do a fast rush. But there you go, there's those Molotovs again shooting down the hut, but they managed to get out through the squeaky door. Yeah, Brain having a peek here. Tarik's going to get that first pick. You can see that Get Right's up in heaven. He's going to throw a Molotov down onto the site.
Kenny S in the smoke. Yeah. Get Right biding this time.
And he's missed it, he's whiffed it. So America in a good
yeah, this is ideal. We're going to get a bomb down, all these weapons. Get Right comes in now.
Get Right's got the bomb.
3 defined.
Yep, so...
Just 3 players, but Simple's going to come in. Is he going to get a second here? He tried to get 2. He does get the second.
He's done it.
2 knives for Simple.
You get
and
the
Maikelele now is the last man alive that can stop America winning the All-Star game. It's not going to happen. And the winners of the All-Stars, Team America.
See, that's the spirit of the All-Star.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you're supposed to be doing. I'll tell you what, right?
Styled on him.
This entire event, Simple has got to be like one of the standout players here. There's the USA champ.
Right? MVP for me. I mean, like, just purely on style, application, not just in the All-Star game, but all the way through. He's done it even in the other games as well.
And this is the thing, you know, you talk about like how he's sort of embraced, like, you know, the American culture and ingratiating himself over the crowd. That was like unthinkable for Simple doing that like a few years ago, you know?
And also, I thought a great moment was